Hey guys, my name is Frank, this is Pogvlog, and today I'm going to be playing some Draw Riders, so I'm going to jump right into it. Start off in the beginning stages with Tutorial 1, because I'm not the best player here, but anyway, just to get into the game a little bit, this is a Draw Rider game, kind of like the original Draw Rider where you're on a sled, except you're on a bicycle. There's lots of games like this, and I actually really like games like this. I don't know what it is about them. Something about or riding a simulated bike on a drawn-out level is just kind of fun to me, especially as a guy who likes to program stuff. It's kind of cool because the physics are they're kind of simple. I've never made one, but I've always wanted to, and to play it kind of just inspires me to write a little code for it. But anyway, this is a really fun game if you like these kinds of games. It's one of the better ones that I could find on the Play Store. And it still has ads. There is a paid version. But I would say for what you get quite a few levels. And you get a level editor as well with the free version, which is actually really good for a free game of this caliber. I mean, this is as good or better than anything you would find online to play, so I am not complaining at all. Let's see if I can get over this here. Oh. So we've got these basic beginner levels. The game gets a lot harder, and I mean a lot harder, like exquisitely hard. Here we go. Loading an ad up. Really wasn't trying to show any ads. The ads are slightly invasive. Loading game demo. Why is it loading a game demo? See, this is kind of a pain, but you gotta kind of put up with this for this game particularly. I mean, I looked all over the place. I couldn't find a better Draw Rider game. Ideally, I would find a game without any ads in it, but I don't know. What are you gonna do? So I'm gonna head back here. I'm gonna go to the challenge stages. In the challenge stages, you actually play with different vehicles. So for instance, this is a sled, paying some homage to the original Draw Rider. Or Line Rider, I suppose, was the name of the original. Oh! So you got a sled. You also have several other vehicles. Here we have a dirt bike. And you can also gain access to, I think I'm going to restart this. You can also gain access to an ATV, and they all have slightly different mechanics to them. For instance, this is a lot harder to tilt. The sled, you're unable to accelerate with the sled. I'm not sure if you can brake with the sled or not, but you're definitely unable to accelerate with the sled. The ATV has really easy handling. Come on. Ooh. Kind of gotta feel the levels out a little bit. So for this one, I'd probably have to restart again. Head on back. But basically, this is what you get. It's just simple line riding pleasure. Oh. Alright, here we go. Go back into this little pocket right here. No. Ah, hit my head on there. Anyway, you can see where this is going. It gets a lot harder as things progress. So I'm going to go back out to the level editor and show you guys that for a bit. Go back out here. Main menu, editor. It's always trying to connect up, show you some ads. I actually disabled my Wi-Fi, so it wouldn't do that as much. It still snuck an ad in there, though. Still loaded one before I turned my Wi-Fi off. It's a sneaky game. So anyway, I've been just fiddling around, making my own level here. You have tool options on this side. I'm actually going to erase that line that I just drew. Wasn't trying to do that. But you have some tool options. It's not the most easy to use editor by any means. The line tool is a little difficult to get used to. That's this right here. You can draw lines. They don't connect up automatically, so you have to... Let's see if I can erase this guy. Come on now. I hit the eraser button. But you see what I'm saying here? It's not the best editor. I mean, could have had a better editor, but it works. I'm sure there's, you know, a desktop version of this game, possibly. A lot of times that's the case, where the editor would be a lot more intuitive. If not for this game, I'm sure many other games. Let's see if I can actually get in here and play this. Nope. I believe it's that button here. So here we can actually get into the level we're editing and check it out a little bit. Alright, and I didn't finish the level, so just gonna fall endlessly. Do some mad flips. But that's the editor, so we're gonna exit there. You can make whatever you can play. Any of the levels you can play in the actual game, you can make in the editor. It's just a little tedious, I'm not gonna lie, especially on a mobile phone. But the game itself is solid. It's a little unfortunate that you have to put up with so many ads, but I mean, developers got to make some money too. Could not find a better free version of this game on the Play Store. Searched for quite a while over the course of time that I've had this phone because I really enjoy those games. Anyway, drawbacks to this game, I would say, would be the fact that it has a large download size. I believe it's like 120 megabytes. Kind of burns up my phone a little bit, just running the physics. Uses a lot of battery. I have a crappy phone though, so who's to say that isn't just my crappy phone responding to a game that does a lot of physics computations. Beyond the ads and the large download size, the battery usage, I would say that occasionally the levels are extremely difficult. Like, extremely difficult. Sometimes you just want a nice, easy level where you can hop over some ditches and do some jumps and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just have like an easy flowing level. It's an easy Draw Rider level, but not so much in this game. This game focuses more on the technical abilities that you can build up with the bike or with the motorbike. Or even with the sled, sometimes it gets a little difficult. Some levels, it's almost like puzzle levels. It's just crazy. You got to actually think about where you're going in the level rather than just focusing on drawing. Or not drawing, but riding. But other than that, this is a really good game. Definitely recommend it. It has great physics. Has a lot of stuff you can do with the guy. For instance, some levels actually require you almost to just fall off of your apparatus, your bike, your motorbike, or whatever, and actually just wallow around with this dude to get to the finish, which doesn't make any sense on this level because it's much easier to get there with the bike. But some levels are so difficult that it's almost easiest to jump off your bike and just kind of flounder around to get to the goal. So there's a little bit of depth to this game. There's a little bit more that you can do, and the developers made some levels that really made you think. So it really made me think anyway. So I would recommend downloading this game if you don't mind watching a couple ads or turning off your Wi-Fi to play the game. I'd say it's worth it if you really love these games and you don't get enough of them on your Android device, because they just don't make these games for your Android device, and it's kind of a pain to go online and play flash games now, and that's kind of where these games started. So I would recommend going out and giving it a download. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the content. This has been Draw Rider. I'm gonna go back out to the main menu, come full circle here. So this is Draw Rider. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you did, like, subscribe to the channel, Pog Vlog, and have a great day.